This is Jared playing Oxygen Not Included. Today I'm going to be making some SPOMs, and I don't know why I'm doing this, but you guys have mentioned it enough times. I'm thinking there must be something to that. I guess I'll figure out the use for this as I experiment. First step is to figure out how to build this thing. Actually, a step before that is just to clear out space. I decided I'm going to build this in this area. So we're going to move a checkpoint for Atmos suits. Oh, realize that dupes can kind of cheat like this. Maybe if I just do I think if I just this is probably the best thing to do right here. All right, on this other asteroid, Sam was mentioning this setup might get too hot and mentioned putting in a diamond tiles and doors. That I'm definitely going to do at some point. For this particular case, my goal is just to cool this down, so I might be wasting the power, but that's not the point. The point is to get access to here. But you do have me concerned that this is going to get too hot, so what I am going to do, just as a temporary measure, or a little bit of safety check, we're going to see if this cooling line, currently nice and cool in there, comfortable temperature, if it ever gets too hot, because these guys are too hot, we'll shut these off for a period of time. So yeah, now I'm into this zone without the Atmos suits, just that everyone can participate. Now we've got more digging. Don't know exactly how much space I need, but if I take too much space, it's going to be stuff I'll want to have dug out eventually anyways, so I don't think it's going to hurt. But yeah, my thinking is always, why wouldn't I just have this type of setup where I have a bunch of electrolyzers and pumps, doing a little bit of filtering, having a pump? It maybe the benefit to having a SPOM is more to do with compressing it. My concern with this setup is that I'm going to lose power because essentially I'll have a bunch of pumps. Actually, I have a bunch of pumps running now. That's why I often don't create this sort of system. What I normally do is I put electrolyzers, if you haven't seen earlier, throughout my base. And I take all the hydrogen, put that in a power plant, and I actually get power from that setup. But I'm not concerned about power either way because, oh, yeah, I think there is a change. I might need to come back to that. Power plant is there, so I'm not really concerned about power. Let's put in the SPOM. I'm thinking the biggest advantage is I'm going to get a lot more space. We'll see if that's essentially what this turns into or not. And check is ready, or yeah, still working on that. But am I ready to do this? Just a sec. I need to consider my options. Let's kind of do this type of thing. We'll start putting in some water there. We'll see how long it takes to cool that off. Get access to that water geyser. Very hot water. Well, I think I've got, can't remember it's 90 or 95. Yeah, very hot water. All right, let's do this. Push in. I don't think we need a lot, or even want a lot for that matter. Get these guys currently off at the moment. That'll be built, and we'll configure that in a second. Let's look over here. Continue to dig out some space. Actually quite curious what we're going to get out of this whole setup. Continuing to dig this out. Oh, flask. Oh no. Oh no, you are stuck, aren't you? Let's make this a priority then. Maybe there's a way to get you down without this ladder. There we go. There we go. Now, I'm going to have a place for hydrogen to go. Of course, we'll have a hydrogen pump anyways. But other hydrogen outside of this, we'll worry about that later. What about this setup? Okay, so current temperature 43. We'll say 44 or below you can run, otherwise don't run. Leave 15, 57. All right, I don't actually think so. I had a look at a couple different SPOM designs. I think it was the Cool Rod version, which I'm going to create over here, and I think we're ready to do exactly that. So here it is. We'll want a ladder system on this side. I think I'm seeing now the benefit of this setup. First of all, it's smaller, more compressed, which I think is the main thing. We've got, I think these doors here are just to allow the dupes to get across, to do construction. But I think with this setup, my understanding is, anyways, is no filtering is needed. Unlike what I'm doing over here, where I'm doing this system to do filtering, I'm assuming the idea here is I don't have to. I can make sure that, or I can take advantage of the fact that this is going to be just hydrogen. And these three pumps, or combinations of dual pumps, are just going to be oxygen. You guys aren't stuck, are you? Let's see. Show navigate. No, you guys can still get... Yeah, okay. You can get through. And I'm assuming why this works. Oh. Oh! Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm assuming why this works is because of this little thing here. Well, we'll see. I've got a... Uh-oh. We've got problems. Big problems. Someone needs to be building this. Okay, don't build... Is someone actually... Oh, sandstone. Maybe igneous rock would make more sense. Can open that door, allow some oxygen in. Okay, cool. Alright, what was I going on about? Yeah, so I actually don't know what value to put here. Let's say above. We'll use 500. Do the same thing here. I'm going to do a little bit of testing just to make sure we actually do get... okay, well, obviously, the first run might result in a little bit of hydrogen. Let's take this, send that up there. So this guy's running. We're going to need some water. Okay, that's on the way. Okay, does this look like it is just... Okay, and we'll need to block off access. Because obviously if you guys stand in there, we might get some carbon dioxide. But I think the assumption is once this is built, we'll want to lock these doors. Cooling line is that set up so that doesn't get too hot. Okay, you guys need to... No one's allowed to go in. You guys need to get out, please. Don't go back in there. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe. Alright, and maybe I double that up. And if I did, I would have 6 of these. I don't know if that was... or I could double it up again. We'll see if 6 is going to be enough. If so, I'll be able to get rid of all of this. Plus, all of this. I think I have another one. I feel like we're going to need more than just 2 of them, but I'll work on the second one. So doubling up this system, instead of making 2 separate rooms, I've got just extending it, hoping I don't get burned on this, but we'll see what happens. So bringing out the cooling line to go around here. Keep these ladders in existence until we get a little bit more tiling built. Turned off the power. No, I did not turn off the power. Do that for just a moment until this is all ready to go. Maybe we'll remove some of the material, do that after. Just to be safe, making all this out of gold amalgam. We want to have a door here and here. Pressure check right there. Hydrogen pump right there. Maybe just to kick these off, put in some venting. In case I want to take power out on this side, we'll put that guy right there. Let's do some sweeping just before we leave this area. Not in here, though. You're not stuck, are you? No, you're just hanging out there for some silly reason. Yeah, why don't you, first of all, going down there, second of all, probably should be down here. Okay, so let's take that out. Let's put in our water. Make sure the cooling line is running again, which it is not. What did I do? Oh, that just needs to refill itself. Water in. Automation line there. Just one more change. Be able to power this thing back up. Sure, I block off access. The dupes can't go back in. Okay, so I think everything is set up. You're not allowed to enter. You're not allowed to enter. I don't know that there's actually a reason to... let's just get you guys out. Lug this in. Okay. So we got... we'll have to work out some of the... Oh. Yeah, what's going on here? Oh, I don't... Yeah, maybe I should make sure the right settings are applied. We're not having power issues, are we? We shouldn't be. I mean, we're producing a crazy amount of power. See if we need to actually turn this into a power plant. That can't be the issue, right? Power. Oh, I see. Whoops, I see. I'll need to have somewheres where I can actually send that like that and that like that. Reconnect or reopen this door for just a little bit. I was gonna say. Yeah, if this works out, I do look forward to decommissioning this whole space and all the rest of it. Okay, you need to get out of there. Now you're no longer allowed in. Crop out. Ugh. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Crop, where are you? I'll be in for just a second. Okay, guys. I don't know why you keep wanting to go in this new room. Don't want you there. Okay. I think we may have it. I see a little bit of hydrogen. Well, that's not looking great. Why am I seeing hydrogen there? I'm going to review what I've seen online and have a look at this. The only thing I can think is maybe the pressure here has to be larger than the pressure here. We'll come back to that. I'm a little bit nervous about the nuclear situation, so why don't we spend a little bit of time on this. Mixing up most suits versus none. Start off with clearing this out just a little bit. But yeah, what I don't like about this setup right now is there's the potential. It may never happen. But I am going to be making a change, which may make it more likely. But I've got new water that could potentially be getting in here. And overpressuring this environment. I'm also thinking about, I don't know if there's value, but I may do it anyways. Disabling these guys when power's not needed. I'll have to do some checks if I'm going to... Yeah, I'll think about this. We'll come back. So this is what I have decided to do. I'm going to check to see if power is needed. I'm also going to do a check to see if there's water inside here. If there's not, then that means that we might not be providing water to the research reactor, which would not be good. And we're going to check the temperature down here. If things get too hot, then we'll want to run, let's say, maybe above, try 250 for now on that. So this all, okay, so now, okay, we're getting a true signal. We'll say high threshold of, yeah, I'll think about this. Is this, yeah, a little bit nervous here, but let me see. Oh, decide to go with 50-90 here, 50-50 here. So far keeping the 250. Just doing a little bit of a change. I'd like to have all the water potentially jumping into this guy. At priority. I'll have that sent inside the research reactor. Eventually I'm going to disconnect this. Not just yet though. It's not getting any buildup of water inside here. That may change... we can rerun a few of these. So connecting these to siphon water into our system up above so that we can maybe see if this can get a little bit of liquid in it such that that would actually return false when it's filled up enough. Maybe even... Let's see, we'll try 15. Maybe that'll be enough. Oh, that didn't work. 15, 15. Go over, check to make sure that this system is cooling off. Okay, yeah. A little bit warm, but eventually this will cool down. Whether or not that'll be realistic for us to be able to reach that, I'll have to find out in time. Oh, and I'm noticing a little bit of buildup here. Nice. Alright, so why don't we disable this then. And we'll just have that drain out inside there for the time being. Put that there, put that there. Get that to go the other way around. Take that out. Now this is just relying on the liquid that's in there. And this can actually turn off when power's not needed, but it's not too hot. And we're not in need of water. take... Oh, mess over here. Got a little bit of polluted water. Okay, shoot. Looks like that maybe just happened recently. Oil as well. Oh, all kinds of liquids. Any other mess dupes? Let's take you before I forget. And we'll put you down here. So I'm nervous about this setup, but I'm going to use it nonetheless. We're going to get 3 of these lines, providing oxygen over here. I'll actually see about disconnecting these guys. Just want to see that it actually works for a bit before I actually destroy those things. The other thing is I want to actually verify we actually have what we want, and I'll be alerted if it's not the case. So start setting some of this up. Looking for oxygen, looking for hydrogen. Oh wait, I should have knots on all these, shouldn't I? Alright, there we go. We've got knot gates going in. So not oxygen on all of these. I'll say not hydrogen, if that's ever the case. Would that pick up a blank empty space? Because that might actually be a problem. Continuing on for now. This is not oxygen. Not oxygen. That applied across like that. Oh yeah. Okay, so as soon as the hydrogen leaves, it's... Okay. Wait a minute. What if we did this? What if, because I'm expecting only 2 elements to be in here. Oxygen and hydrogen. What if we said we're going to look for oxygen? And, yeah, we could still say not hydrogen because it's like... And then over here, we'll look for hydrogen. Go for a second. So we're getting false, which is... Oh, and now the knot gates don't make sense anymore, do they? Hold on. Alright, dupes, I need you to, oh. Alright, don't pause. Like that. Pause is off, I don't understand. Not hydrogen, okay, your pause, let's turn your pause off. Oh, I see, we're okay. I didn't bother to disconnect this. I thought the dupes would be quick enough to get in there and do that. Alright. Okay, I think we've got this set up now. So if I ever do get oxygen, I'll be alerted to the fact on my hydrogen line. And if I ever do get hydrogen on my oxygen line, I'll be alerted. We just need to have this actually connected so we can start consuming it. Oh, okay, let's see. Over on this side, I will maybe do this, and this type of thing, which... that's not quite what I want. Over here, we're getting this flow in the wrong direction. Oh, I see. We don't have that there. come back over here and figure something out. Alright, so I'm just going to have that connected. I mean, so far, so good. We are just getting hydrogen at the top. And we are just getting oxygen at the bottom. If that ever changes in the future, I'll be alerted. Just looking at the amount of gas we can get in each one of these, we would, with 41 dupes, no, 43 dupes, we've got, hold on, let me double check some of the numbers, but I'm pretty sure we have a surplus of oxygen. So yeah, assuming I can get these filled up with 500 or essentially 5 dupes per pump. With 12 of these, I can get oxygen for, I believe, 60. So yeah, we should have more than enough. Alright, well, maybe I'm convinced. Guys, maybe I am convinced to start tearing down this setup. I actually went ahead and disabled some of these things, but I will destroy some of these. And we'll get our this space back. So destroying everything except for this level and this level. We are going to get, probably a very big explosion of oxygen. Water as well. Oh. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done. I was kind of not that careful about this whole thing. Obviously. Have re-established this water line going down. Reconnect this. That should send water back out. Slowly. We can get rid of that line later on. Okay, continuing on. And are all these flowing? They are not, because I just started destroying some things. We'll keep this hydrogen system. Taking hydrogen out. Okay, look at this. All kinds of space back. Now I'm ripping down the oxygen system here. Plus the oxygen systems up here. Bit more liquid to mop up. Reroute some of the, or get rid of some of the heavy wires as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, there we go. All right, well, I guess the other thing that I've got to look at is, I've got a couple lines that are not connected, including that. This line I don't think has anything feeding into it either. I'll have to look at, probably want to do this type of thing. We'll have a closer look. We'll let that just run for a bit. We'll see what kind of changes might be needed. If I've got one of these pipes, these guys are probably running a little bit slow, likely because the dupes aren't spending as much time over here, because this isn't actually their active bedrooms just yet, though it will be in the future. I think this is just going to be a little bit of a cleanup, but we're going to push in 3 lines going down. One of these lines will go up to feed, I think it's just ammo suits up here. Awkwardly down like this. Yeah, that all needs to be tidied up a bit. But realizing a couple things. One, we are out of salt. This oxygen system, maybe not even need it, but nonetheless running, so I'm not actually worried about that. What I did notice is seacomb. We're out of seacomb. And that's what we're using for feeding these guys. So, not out of the polluted dirt, which we need as input to that, but we are out of seacomb, so gotta think. If I put a wall right here, because I obviously want some liquid. We're gonna have to make that a special space. Maybe I don't know if it's bunker. Is it bunker tile or just? I think it's just metal. I think bunker would be overdoing it. Put that in before anyone escapes. Of course. Yeah, of course they're going to escape. We've wrangled those. We've patched that back up. I think we can put in some water. Oh, no, not yet. Not quite. Almost. So we're going to dump in some water. We're also going to take this polluted water. We're going to stop dumping that in from the washroom and start pushing that down. Ultimately, that's going to be at a higher priority of this line, which is just dumping polluted water way down here. And these guys really need to move. I don't know why they're not. We don't want them to drown. Dupes. Somebody? Why are they not being moved over here? Oh, I may not have that much. Okay, the pup is selected. Shovel all. There we go. That's why. That's why. Okay, we should see them on the move now. Perfect. Let's take our polluted dirt. Apply that across here. Some automation here. Here. And here. Oh, I guess that can't be built unless we actually go down. Ah, more angling. Why? Why? Oh! What just happened there? Oh, they must have output their... Try this again. Re-wrangle. Got water on the way, okay. What's going on there? Seems a little concerning. Okay, you guys are in there. Are you picking up material? This was not happening when I had a door right here. Why, when I have metal tiles here, all of a sudden this is becoming messy? Unless maybe while they escaped. they got a chance to eat something, and that was just them outputting something. And when I push them back in, they don't have anything to eat anymore. Therefore, it's all going to be fine. Hoping that's going to be the fact. Okay. Do we have any dirt on the ground? Maybe that was, again, just... Let's take this and locate that out. And... Oh, this is getting crazy. I don't understand these critters. This one doesn't work. I think I'm just going to set up a new spot with just the doors. Maybe there's something about the metal tiles that's just not working. I'm going to see if I can speed up the process of loading in more water by making some of these water sieves. Burning some of this polluted water down here to load into here. Just because this is our main water line and that's already consuming quite a bit. On things over here. Oh, by the way, thanks Sam for reminding or getting me to turn off saving every single cycle. It's saving lots of time in between cycle to cycle. Oh man, I can see that that's not going to work out unless we kind of do this type of thing. But a little bit of good news. Whatever issue was going on with these guys seems to have stopped. Looks like the floors are largely dry. Next time, because I think I'm going to have to finish, we can continue expanding this area and then actually allowing the dupes to go use it. I think I'm going to finish on this setup over here for today at least. Anything else? Maybe I should temporarily add algae input to that, just so that we have these guys not starving. Oh yeah, they're going after the algae. You know, we've had goldfishes here for a while, and we still have polluted water. So they are a very slow process converting that polluted water to regular water. Or the last little bit of wiring is installed there. Let's just have a look. Oxygen is flowing. We haven't had anything but oxygen over here. Very good to see. These lines more active than the other three. That has me kind of thinking maybe I need to do something. Also have this hydrogen line that's kind of a little bit annoying. Maybe we'll have that go up and around. This could lead to carbon dioxide, but I'm temporarily going to allow some dupes in to finish that work. Need a little bit more power over here, guys. Pump's ready to go. Oh, and what we do also... Oh, okay, what happened? What happened? What was that? Carbon dioxide. That, and it's also going up. What? Okay, something. Let's cut that. Let's cut that. Okay, that's because I allowed dupes into here. Let's get it out. That. What I'll do is just, before that goes out, kind of get rid of that little section. Block dupes so they can't go in here anymore. Recreate this. And that means I can get rid of this little section. It's going to allow me to do some experimenting here with how I distribute some of that oxygen. Did we ever get this system running? We need a pipe up there and a pipe up there. Oh, right. Didn't even think, but that's going to be very cold stuff coming out. Shoot. Just barely on that. That side is not. Okay, well, let me add insulated pipe. What this does after a bit of insulation, maybe create insulated tile here and here too. We're just, okay, hold on, maybe don't run any more of that for a moment until that line is insulated. Oh, but it matters what, oh. Doesn't really, oh shoot, I see. Doesn't really matter about the insulated tiles, does it? Okay, I'm going to take these pumps out. And noticing another problem we have is it's starting to get a little warm in places. No surprise above the steam turbines. In the kitchen, a small bit. Very warm over here. That could be these electrolyzers. Oh, it could definitely be... Oh, this is a major leak of heat, actually. Right at the moment, it's not terribly bad. 37 versus 90, but if I don't patch that up, that's going to be really bad. Okay, so there's that. What about the cooling line? Is that going... That is going round. But doesn't seem to be keeping up. Okay, that's interesting. That's going to be another next time thing, dealing with heat. What's going to bring a pipe up here, and we'll see if we can dump some of this water down. Is there, I'd just like to finish off on the Seacomb, just because I feel like I might forget about it if I don't deal with that now. Eventually this is going to load, but oh, and we only have so many dupes that can go in here at a time. What if we took this out? And then build that in. That the urgent thing. Don't want any dupes with Atmos suits escaping here. I think we're good. Nope, not quite yet. Okay, we're good. Oh, wait a minute, is this another? No, I can't get up that way, but I am going to do that just to be safe. Oh, forgot about power. So I am quite happy with this system. I mean, no alerts other as long as you keep dupes out of here. We're getting pure oxygen, pure hydrogen. So no need to filter like I was earlier. So that pump is now running. That's going to start directing some water to our Seacombe area. Where are we now? 300 or so. I've got to empty or finish this off now, but no reason why we couldn't at least plant. Oh, some of these vents are in the way. But yeah, we'll get those planted. And next time, I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with the fact that parts of my base are warming up. Shouldn't be too difficult because it is very cold in here, right? But nonetheless. What about you guys? 50 degrees. What did I actually put in here? 55. Maybe we'll make that 30. And 30. And do we have any heat issues over on this asteroid? We are obviously carrying in a good amount of heat. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should make that 25. We're not really in a rush. If I never actually reach that guy, that'd be okay. But we'll see what happens over time nonetheless. Let's check on our power plant here. We've got 39 kilograms. We've got lots of water. We've got some water here. That's good to see. It's just looks like everything is just on all the time. I could if I wanted to. I don't think I need to, but I could create. Oh, we saw it go. I saw it go off there for a second. That's cool. But yeah, I could create a door here, which would effectively make this a power plant, I believe. But I don't think that's going to be necessary. All right, well, that might just be it for now. Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, that's right. These got not enough water. That'll fix later on. All right, this is your plane, oxygen not included. See you guys next time.